Yes, good morning, good people. This is HammerTime, pure 95.7. Fridays, bia nunim say transit train komo GNI. Now twin now tena ho a odi areho no pacho na tunu nyina eguna time. So do nim no program we yene legends and the train komo. Oni tua say artists no twa 10 years grana yen hwe ne direction say. This morning as promised, Samini is with us. This show, as you know, brought to you by Gandu Cosmetics, Ghana Limited, BO16 Hair Relaxer, Style Up, Middle Pocket Perfume, Cleans Hand Sanitizer, Baby Boy, Baby Girl, and the Esoyasne. Nene, Ope Binso Koyoti, Ama Hwaefe, Ohonam Atoswa, Transformations Beauty Salon, TUC Abu de Building, Nekosisi Oho. Na ansa ebe introduction no, ozi twa na sekakra. Na
This is Pure FM 95.7.
Kumasi.
Slide, my girl, push on my ting, you on my vibe, we going home right now, my girl, push on my ting, you on my vibe, we going home right now, my girl, push on my ting, you on my vibe, we going home right now, my girl, push on my ting, you on my vibe, we going home right now. Do that, you know you killing me, baby. Do that, you know you killing me, baby. Do that. You know you're killing me,
baby. Good morning.
Good morning.
We know about Cordia.
Nyamiadum.
Yes, your home thing. That's a certain saffron swabba.
That's a one from Yaba.
Nah, your castle be banner last week. I must have. Hey, Hammer, we do a lie. This is pure. Your first time here, right?
Yeah, first time.
Okay, that's it. Say Babakayansa. Now, once you're starting my Bonyum collaborations, baby, I want to find out collaboration. Is there the positive side and negative side of collaboration? Who needs it?
Well, thank you very much. Collaborations, for someone like me with my experience with collaborations, I think it's usually the one that seeks the collaboration that needs it, not the one that's been put on the track necessarily. So I believe that if you're doing a track and you want a certain person or a certain style on there, that's when you look out for collaborating with people. And then other people also want to do that to be able to break boundaries and reach out into other territories. So they see it as a strategy to get other voices on your work to be able to reach to a broader audience. But to me, I would rather do more of my stuff than rely on collaborations to get me out there. Yeah.
So far, collaboration man now impact near tight.
For me ankasa
wow, yeah.
Wo me ankasa me juma I think that so far, because we share down yet collaborations, baby. Yeah, and I think the few that I've done, Time Bomb is the one that has stood the test of time till now. Yeah.
Time Bomb?
Yeah, Time Bomb.
One of my favorites.
Whiskey, yeah.
Chatu Mami, Mr. DJ.
You big. Girl too hot, she have it. Yo. Boy. Shorty moving like a time bomb. She wanna explode. She a move like a time bomb. Ready for explode. She dey move like a time bomb. She wanna explode. Shorty move like a time bomb. Ready for explode. Time bomb. Time bomb. Time bomb. She wanna explosion. Time bomb. Time bomb. Time bomb. Explosion.
Yo, man, two man don't come around. I want pretty ladies all around me. That sexy girl with the bad physique. I've never seen a girl like you. Can't you understand? Countdown. She's about to explode and confusion. My girl, she's bad. She's number one. I've never seen a girl like you.
That girl, I tell you she be time bomb. Don't stop boogie, baby, wine on. Hey, your body be definer. This guy boogie no be minor. No, this body be designer. Some girl fine, but you finer. Continue to wine up. Come in, never seen a girl like.
Hi everyone, hi guys. My name is Samini.
My body's fire.
Is the MC
She my desire.
Ghana? This is HammerTime.
Explosion. Sexy back, sexy Nina. She came with a friend called Sabrina. Don't stop, sister Nina. Baby boy, I just wanna love you. Share with me your problems.
Yes, if you just join us, this is Pure 95.7 HammerTime. Time Bomb. Now, we'll talk about live band. If you don't see a live band, how is it?
I was a on TV, so.
As in Ocean TV, no.
Yeah. And then as a caller, usually where I grew up, the military band and the prisons band and I think the immigration band used to rehearse every time, and then I always had the opportunity to see them rehearse at the age of 5, 6, 7. I always had the opportunity to see them, so that already inspired me to want to play in the band before I could even sing any music at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm saying this because way back, dancehall, hip live artists, when it comes to live shows, who control. Besides free TV, technically, be chill 1 or 2. I mean, when to come in, when to go down, when to control, the drums. I mean, how?
No, I don't know the my style of music, no, and inspire say they me controlling my band.
Okay.
Yeah, because me started band with Miaminyum. Man started band by learning how to sing people's songs before I could do anything. So me who say live band and the ultimate in performance. So while I was recording in studio, releasing all these demos, all these singles here and there, I knew say me jinami nice so as artist I say me band artist. See, me had a chance to perform with the band. No, I had to bring my CDs for the band to learn my music, and then play for me. See, no. My first inspiration was how to direct them to play the way I want it, so that the vibe and the energy that I want to bring to the people will be there. See, no. Me na experience no air building. I mean, me in a different way. But me different feel because of band no involvement no. And the more you do it, then you become a master at it.
Do you yourself, you know how to play certain instruments like guitar?
The guitar is what I play.
Which one? The bar? Is it the bass?
The lead.
The lead.
The lead. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The acoustic. I like that.
No wonder. Let's enjoy this one. Then when we come back, more questions will flow.
Yes,
Manatia bro. Yes, Samini, Aiko. Yes, Samini, Aiko. Yes, Samini, Aiko. Mama, yeah. Yes, Samini, Aiko. Mama, Basuna, Manatia bro. Yes, Samini, Aiko.
FM 95.7.
And maybe I see you more. Obia on your yeah. It's the Woody. Media. Oh, now my sorry show. Yes, you did one life for BSTV. I just a Cobia soon, the Bia so TV. Obia Bengana for our TV in the show. It's the way I went in the hole. Yeah. Obi, dear man, into obedience and to obedience semester. Set at our yes, it's the Munjai. Giddy no be a man and in our Nagana for
Samini.
Yeah.
Now, that night, were you supposed to sing after that incident? Or situation in Manibasa? Ghana Music Awards, I mean, yeah. Bra.
Yeah, most important is the end of the day, there was...
No, were you supposed to perform after?
I was supposed to perform, so I came on stage and...
Were you supposed to perform at that time? Yeah, I want to be sure.
Well,
artillery.
Yeah,
I can't say Samini Bra, VGMA.
I was told to go backstage because
But it wasn't your turn.
No, it wasn't my turn to come immediately after that award.
You didn't know you selected Osha.
I believe Sena no muhiya say obioti the air kosono say eba stage no so right after the air kosono and we share around and luckily I was right there. So
organizers who say wo and also could save situation.
Maybe I met Tiasie. Met Syria. I don't know.
And you did well. And you saved situation.
Yeah.
I want for calming it down. I want for responding to it well.
Yeah.
So I was disappointed. So when you would be, I mean, so if we said today, then I very rely on me. I say, "Oh, you should I mean, now. Omo causes our problem. You prefer to call him Bandana. I don't know why. Say, oh dear, Bandana episode the friend of the friend Wally.
Say, I'm on for busy feeling so I'm from a Batman all the time.
Sometimes episode friend like Niyama Mensa. No, but says only issues. Akoda kakra.
We've never had any issues.
Pacho more adieu, mami. Now. Okay,
but yeah, I mean you're right. Like there's calm now. I mean, some time back, there was serious rivalry, which was clear to the industry. But I believe that for a good while now, there's been massive cohesion between high grade and SM on different levels, and our fans be chilling together, playing music, vibing, arguing on positive level rather than it being, aggressive. And violent like before. It is to say, the Adani musical battle more than physical and your penisa.
Yeah, for a long time. Okay, now last week Keke Fosuwaha busana about Oga and Yomno. Or say seriously, but ABN has some negotiate. ABN Sufu say Igwen also or the man reply. At what point Anna decided say obeto sa enyumwe na over responded to sa branti na so we went into so make an
high grade an African dancehall king JMJ with a missile rhythm about to put the pieces to the puzzle one. With him thinking that he want try man. Go back to school and learn, cause you know say them style can't sell in a Thailand. Who want it? Who want it? Say them on the dance and see who want it? Who want it? With them flip and them flop flop sing who want it? Who want it? With them
Suade, okay,
Suanene.
Suanene. Hausa.
Like Wamus no.
Oh, okay. Wamus no. Omuye dede.
Yeah, like.
We Opokuari was near from Bibi Booty Ninja. After dining hall, or better side me, I needed near from Booty Ninja.
Okay.
But who can see me as a similar to Obi Booty Ninja? Yeah, did you know no better say me? And what can I say? Okaninga or
Okaninga.
Okay.
Adiyani wo ye ni eko ehwani ehwehyin le ba ni oba kwa gbe ni mfe party akwa se yadidi ewie na enka ase no wo na omo abeto so no
tina chata wale buti ninja wale we deserve after this interview say nya asem
ona wo hwehwe asem wo ama
now at what point and I decided say Obe responded to Shatter because a course chair and now we'll peak. Also now what him. You say no maturity now no of our level.
Yeah.
And you are still aiming high.
Yeah.
You didn't decide to say no, let me respond to him.
I think say internet no ama enyema are different from time now. Yeah, movie is simo no, and your movie I lucky say yes simo no yes support you know, internet no buy no so no na still time still yeah time I to miss yeah the homeball internet no into yet see how it works. So I realized that near ni bia na or candidate gross or the huru no, I dey attention no na nkwala ni bebre no so GD
okay
ama trickle down into the masses ma or more hume a certain way and then yes and I'm here and I mean to me so and get it or not to come and say yeah they are kind and yet
yeah
because now a strategy a dancehall we understand that aspect of dancehall say was say obi call it shot also be a throw shots at you say to me how to respond
right
so it's based on say they will be responding a bit say we a week and I say or we are strong enough to still stand the competition. Tino, course which who's okay. It's about time say me take you back me throne and I'm a chair will be say yo I understand what's going on and I can equally face boot to boot if this is what it is. But feel but say no and echo into TA lyrics now it shows lies and fictions and rhymes with no content and just to have some fun but and yeah facts so the youth should just be careful.
So if you have that chance would you do the same song again at him
now?
Yes,
they wouldn't be.
I'm asking because it's like are you proud? So yes I don't know and I all regret in terms of if you have the chance to do same would you do it?
Yes I would have to because it did what it was meant for because it was meant to clear the air
and it did
and to throw some challenges and then to also reclaim my credibility as a dancehall act and a phenomenal dancehall act for that matter in Ghana. So you can't take it from me and you can't come and shove me off my throne with propaganda and fabrications
to know politics as opposition leader.
And it's allowed politics and will be added to me and
it worked for him.
It did so you must say
and at a point that's so slow down kakra.
I don't think so because obian to me rainy forever until whether obi a beefy wo so being beefy wo times or what or shiny pan times or what drought. Now I'm for shiny.
Right.
I was say we am for nyum crash sat now feel free now chill it. Now times are bad. Now we say okay we fans here bibi. Now we route we row akoma mu na ba na samba. Say we say we have for good. Then say there's times where you come and you take your shine. There's times where you just allow people to come and take their shine. But yet they're not done it down so where there's another aspect of it. Amount for huru amount for. Tiwanya lucky na a time na we go through where you or drought no and will be the huru a face you are. Now done a challenge for you to prove yourself even during drought.
Right.
During the natural drought that comes and goes in every professional artist's life. No? So be the beef a face use our time now. Then there has to be a constructive and strategic approach into dealing with that. And yes, one year you are branded frustrated, depressed, broke. You are branded different things just in how maybe agitated or how frustrated you reacted to insemna yakekanfa hono. So I had to use my experience to deal with that phase now or the buyer because of buyer na me like time na baby ana me wanna me hun say me chilimpo. So then he brought that challenge to have me to sit up again and know say it's not done because he's saying say it's done. So you have to prove to the people it's not done. It's never done. It's just a phase.
To push you to the wall.
Yeah.
The guy did.
Yeah. So that was the positive part of it. For me to react with music. And to prove and challenge him. Say, if you say you're gonna end my career, end it, let's see. And up to now, 2019, we're all part of the A-list, which is the beautiful part of the whole thing. Yeah.
This is Pure 95.7 on HammerTime. Let's enjoy this one.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? I want to start this thing, in a long time. Yeah. So you never follow this thing, Yeah. And right now, we have to show them why you're the real God. Yeah. I mean, it's the champion. Everybody listen up. Listen up. Yo, listen. Okay, blow like that, blow. Yo, Samini, Shatawali. Everybody knows that we got money. All I get to you remember of money. People know say yes when I worry. But don't say we are bad man. We need to hate a sad man. Don't know say we praise God man. Almighty God, everybody man. This is Samini fest. So we put we in the fest. When we say me and Banda, Shatawale and Biggie. I guess you want to we tell them can't defend. Shatawale now pretend. They will not Samini, they will not follow you. But shot everybody. Everybody, you know, say we are bad man. Ghana, where we come from. We bust it from Accra straight up to London. Don't know, say we are the one. One shot of one. Ghana, where we come from. Ghana, where we come from. Don't know, we bust it from Ghana to London. One shot with. Yo, I can win your function. Yo, you know, say I could have it. You know, say shot a wall in everything. People know, anytime we come, we bust it up. Yeah, this is why Ghana one seat. Go and go check the one street. You know, say the dance are sweet. That's the minute shot a wall in the one street. Samini Shatawale, tell them Shatawale, Samini Shatawale, Samini first Shatawale, it's gonna Shatawale, Samini say Shatawale, everybody say Shatawale. Listen, you see, the people them think say it's a clash, no, but do not rush. No. This is a simple lyrical splash, and you know how we say
Samini.
Yeah.
Na high grade kakrako.
That's a freestyle. Yeah, one freestyle. Yeah, you want to know.
So, how did it happen? This particular, Samini Fest 2016.
Yeah, I think say Oba Honum to surprise me because around that time now Obi Ampon expect to say Oba Honum because then there was beef and there was perceived serious beef that people thought say we can't be found in the same place at the same time. And I also believe say after achieving a purpose and as a mission, he tried to use a different strategy to get the people to understand, say,
business.
Yeah, cool, a business. Inti mamon fan high, mamon fan kontokwa. So these were some of the strategies that he sort of used to calm waters, because even our fans weren't getting along until these pop-ups. So I think it was a surprise to me, and it worked nice. He came, put me on the spot, and then, I think he got served, because, if I wasn't standing on my feet properly, this was another chance for him to come and just break me quickly on my own platform, and it's over. But I'll buy a knockout.
If I come on.
Yeah.
Now, after 2016, this show, Samini first, also holding on for a year.
No,
till 2018.
We did 2017.
2017.
Yeah. So we've been doing Samini Fest for the past 4 years.
Okay.
So this year would be our 5th year.
Okay, so 2018, Anna Abrante Binso out to no, a Stonebwoy. Only on a freestyle be. Now Stonebwoy, it was a contract, right? As in no managing or high grade.
Yes.
So high grade system, what is saying?
Well, me as an artist, my label is Samini Music. Then I have High Grade Family as an extended label, which deals with other artists apart from myself. So I do this as my social responsibility as well, to give the up and coming a chance to shine. So High Grade Family was responsible for Stonebwoy, Kaki, Kofi Kinata, and watch out for a new kid coming out called Scenario. Yeah.
You are doing very well.
Thank you.
Only Stonebwoy so this year, you heard the honors with me, a hit a hard.
Give me a rhythm now. Somebody say freestyle. Freestyle. Yeah, if I that to the one, I that to the other get. This man is the baddest freestyle artist, this man. In a freestyle past everybody. Sister Boy. I swear now. Give me the same motorway. They want some freestyle. They pan us to on a restyle. Stonebwoy tell them what thing I do, so we can restart. What you know? They want to freestyle. They want to go check your profile. You are the doctor that in the game. You wear some white and you play like a white tie. I use the profile. Ask them say so far. Who done this better than the whole of them, from them till no one till the whole eye. Tell them so. From the beginning. You are the one when you're thinking like a puppy, and you know something. That's why when they come around, they push you over that. From titty, Rana yet to what it is. Till now, the baby are at chick, at chest. Keeping up now, I am 2 hours, but this is the up a 2 hours, and this is the thing. If you next go be straight, maybe I'll say, or soon, and I am titty. I want to start not time for you, get it, I time for you, get it. The jobs are from where the oh, beats now, no PCTC. When this don't work, I got the authority thing. Right now, like it, I did go to CTT, we must play some. Everybody knows so. The people get opportunity. Listening to Samini and Stonebwoy and T. Obi and YG, now be behind there, and Raga be Betty Wooty. Oh, Raga be Betty Wooty. Raga be Betty Wooty. Raga be Betty Wooty.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Stonebwoy?
I always feel proud when I hear him, you know, and when I hear people talk about him, when I hear people express how they feel about him. I feel proud because I felt that when I met him, and I knew he had it, and I was just hoping and praying that he would take advantage of the platform that I had, and you know, do justice, and he's done that so far. So yeah, it's a good feeling.
Now, you like politics?
I try not to get too involved with it, but yeah, to a certain extent, yeah, I am interested.
You're interested in politics.
Yeah.
So someday, you been Samini doing politics?
Yeah, someday, maybe, you know, when the time is right and the calling feels like it, why not? Because at the end of the day, every people's person, when you get the chance for a public office, should take charge and do it right. Because ours is always to criticize, because we have the medium, we have the music, we have the radio, we have the TV. We can always bash them and, you know, speak of how best we think things are supposed to be done until we find ourselves there. So I believe that every people's person, once you have the love of the people, when you get the chance for a public office, you should take charge and with the love for the people, do it better, than the predecessors.
And you know, because I know you're into business. I mean, you're into farming and other stuff. The arts, that's entertainment, music, government. No, only say omo boa adwuma no.
Ming hunasa because for my experience in the industry for the past 20 years, I can say Ming any major step or more takey say or more beboa industry, you know. So I can't really I can't vouch for them. I believe that a few policies here and there have been done to make things change things from bad to maybe close to good, but real serious moves there, I haven't seen anything, because up to now you can't log music, you can't pay royalties to artists in Ghana the right way, you can't access your royalties the right way. So I don't think there's a system in place, and I don't think that the government knows how much revenue they could make if they had a system in place to monitor how creative work is used and how creative work should be taxed and money is dispersed to those who own these monies, and then some of it goes to the government. But I don't think they know yet. Economies like South Africa and other big economies understand what it means to have a proper taxing system for the creative art. Yeah.
So far, royalties are what you didn't assume.
Oh, Ghana.
Usika waji royalty.
No. I think that be a mejibi.
Unjibida.
No.
The influence of jibida.
No, because I was a we
member
of so we
you're not a member.
No, I'm a member of. Cause Gamro to say right.
Yeah.
Because the didn't. Yes, but I believe it's about time every Ghanaian should be a member. That's the first step. Once you're a member,
I didn't know
you're
you're
entitled. Because me a member already were an international collecting society that I've been working with for all these years, and I've seen my royalties every time.
Yeah,
but it doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't stop me from becoming a member of my Ghanaian collecting society too. The only reason I haven't been a member was because it was not attractive. For the whole time, it was not attractive. It looked disorganized, and funds were being mishandled all over the place, and you couldn't tell who was being paid right. So I knew, if anything at all, there's no system to even collect anything, to even say obi ajina or the kwebibi. Kakrebi be normally be supporting old musicians and needy musicians and stuff. So I saw well, until there's a system in place that collects money right, and shares it properly, I'm not losing anything by not being a member. But as I speak, for the benefit of future artists, young artists coming, and for the fact that we believe a system will come, I think that everybody should be a member, because that's the starting point. So that when there's a system in place and we want to even backdate, and there's any sort of database, if you're lucky, you are going to get a lot of money just because of that. Yeah.
Okay. And you know, by ultimately, one day you will.
Oh, me hope it's a meet me fill forms this year and that's next year. Yeah. I mean, for like a year now, I've been talking about the fact that I will have to join, because and also be a better example for the people that I speak to know say it's important to belong to before you can even claim.
Yeah. This is Pure 95.7 on HammerTime. This show is brought to you by Gandu Cosmetics. Gandu Cosmetics, rule your our new campaign. Ope Bio16 Eddie Achuti no ana omuna eye ana quality no so e was ro ya won shower gel, ya wo cleans hand sanitizer, ya wo baby boy, baby girl, your princess cocoa butter, your various range flavors, and it your keka home. And now Friday weekend, baby abako your tea, assist your home, manicure, pedicure, all the saloon jobs be up, so it be our transformations or whatever to assist your home camera. See your politics, see your you know, Nina about so you wait here with Samini Kofi Kinata.
Abedimpo, Kofi Kinata.
Another brain in class. Ghana people, time is here again. Get ready to cast your vote. How do you make we go? Ghana people, time is here again. Get ready to cast your vote. How do you make we go? Hey, about to burn and Okoto aba, wadazini n'ugokruti. Hey, abato enyentopa. Okoto aba, utumi n'ugokruti. Pray for Ghana, election time again. Show Africa, say, you're still the leader, When it comes to peace, you're still the only keys. So when you go down on your knees, don't forget to Ghana, about to a brand new Okoto aba, wadazini n'ugokruti. About to a enyentopa. Okoto aba, utumi n'ugokruti.
Then Kofu be Beppel Power, Ama Kasagasa Baba Ghana never. The meeting I have from sister brother, bachelor wagon on the end of what to Waba, Amu Kepe, Ubialo, Ubio, on your don't come home, the wash and fight Abba. I do the real Sapa Abba. If you into Mukanana, Ada, any time in one party, every on the beat, Betty Biala Sako Waba on the low, Bialu Shehino, Nasi Show, Ghana, Yayo Vida, the lawyer, farmer teacher, Asum Frank and Ghana, Africa. Ahaya dema waga and we're Ghana.
Time is here again. Get ready to cast your vote. How do you make we go? Ghana people,
Samini.
Yes, I.
Growing up, now I'm saying, I'm asking this because why discipline? Why stay focused? Until Hassan Basabasabia, I mean, the shatter you now reacted badly. You've been an MC for Ghana Music Awards. When you space phone to MTN sponsorship for a long time. Mm-hmm. How is it like? Tell us about your childhood life.
Childhood life was it was nice. It was some of the best times of my life because I grew up with a lot of siblings.
A lot?
Yeah.
Like how many?
In my nuclear home, it was 6 of us.
Okay.
And my parents. So most of the vibes was me and my siblings. We're more like the best of friends, you know. Mm-hmm. So the discipline was from home, and my parents, you know, humble and made sure they raised us up to be humble and respect the elderly, you know, revere the elderly, and just go for what's yours. You know, don't argue when you don't have facts. You know, all this little stuff. You know, don't go for what's not yours. Don't touch anybody's stuff unless it's yours, really. So all of these little values I stepped out with, because no matter how hardcore you want to be, you have to know the rules of the game, and you have to be fair to expect fairness. And then if you know you're 100% fair, don't be scared of whatever hurdle that comes your way, because end of the day, you're going to come out victorious because you know that you're 100% fair. So that's how I've been, and I think it's helped me shape my life.
I started reggae dancehall music, no? Me sure that time now, only KK Fusumo, you were KK Fusu and Kokovelli.
And myself, Trinity. Yeah.
That time, General Marcus, we had Yogi Doggy, we have Root Eye, we have Sonny Bali. Now, one your target, and I want to know Uti and you now admire.
You know, but one of them that was more like a godfather to me was Sonny.
Okay.
Sonny Bali was like a godfather because I met him at Gold House. He heard my voice and said, "Yo,
Gold House, Dansuman.
Yeah, High Street, where it's all started." So Sonny Bali took me to Ashanti International. Introduced me to Nana King, and that's where the whole thing, you know, took off from a different direction, because I had just finished high school, and I was just spending time on the streets, really trying to get an ear to hear me. So on one of those hot afternoons, my freestyle just touched someone's ears, and they said, "Yo, come with me to the studio," and that was it. Yeah.
So Ashanti International, was it before? It was before you, Kokovelli, and KK Fusu.
Ashanti International during that time was, that was before me and Koko and KK Fusu patched up, because Zanza was recorded in Ashanti International, by which time I had already been allowed access to the studio. I was spending time there the whole time, you know, so I was more like a in-house artist with Nana King, and then Kokovelli had come to record his album, so I did a feature on there. And then KK Fusu also got a deal, and he had also come to record his album, and I did a feature on his album as well. Then eventually I did a few more features for them, so I had more tracks with them all together.
Yeah.
And since we lived in the same neighborhood, we started performing together, and the industry thought we were a group.
So it wasn't a group.
It didn't start
featuring Sahana. Oh,
it didn't start off as a group, but we lived in the same neighborhood.
DC.
Yeah. So before we realized, they were calling us the Hip Life Trinity. So we took it on ourselves, performed for about 2 years straight. So then it became a challenge to me to go and do my own project, because fans were looking for my solo project, and other fans were also saying that I wasn't capable of doing my own solo project, because I was known for featuring on people's songs, and I had done a lot of those and had been successful at that. So they would rather hear me on those. So I knew myself, I knew my journey, I knew what I was capable of doing. So I told these guys, yo, it's time I work on my album as well. So I'm going to withdraw and go do my album.
Since then, I'm on in a Ibiana affiliate, Igwe ni or Ghana. Okay, there's a me and you will my more crime hunt to me.
This is Pure FM 95.7.
Some of this my wa, I want to tell one pena.
Yes, I Trinity.
Boys are bro.
Yes.
We will picture you don't cry. It's from starting our year high grade.
No,
right?
High grade started from after my second album.
It's a free group now called solo.
Samini music, yeah.
Nice Samini music.
Yeah, still Samini music.
So the high grade is just what?
High grade family is more like a bigger label that I formed after Samini music.
Okay.
So Samini music is what I head off the road with, and then Samini music became High Grade Family.
Like
so
Batman to Samini.
Yes. High Grade Family represents Samini music, but Samini music records just Samini the artist. But when Samini the artist is working on other artists, I use High Grade Family.
Okay.
To do that.
Okay.
So it's separate. The only artist that I worked on with Samini music was Stonebwoy. That's why you would hear in his intros, he says Samini music, Samini music.
But only you saw here Juma Mugis, R2Bs.
Yes. Mugis was
no your boy and also your colleague.
I am a colleague, Madame Fo.
Okay.
You know, Madame Fo. So we recorded. He featured on like my first 4 albums. Krano was like low key. Almost every Dagati track I would do, Mugis would do a rap in there in Dagbani.
Okay, he's from the north also.
Yeah. And then even the Igwe song, Mugis did that that pigeon rap in there.
Oh, I see.
That was Gogomi. Mugis was Gogomi. Yeah.
It was Gogomi to Mugis.
Yeah. So, you know, it's been a wonderful journey.
Now, also, Linda Dankwanstrin. That time, the boys in the Muscle Body Cracker car, UK, right?
No, Sonny the son, no, a UK boy,
yeah.
Ghana. Until he just had to go back. Yogi no Kokokai.
Uzu Kobe.
I made him Kobe by me by.
Anna your buy. Cause no pressure. So what made you come like?
Because I knew that my music and my talent was worth more than going to overstay and have to worry about papers. You know, so I had to contemplate over the 2-week visa that I got, and advise myself, and also listen deep to what people would say. So those who loved me told me, go back home. Yeah, and I you know, that's one of the best decisions I ever made, to have listened to my guts and not stayed in Abuja to become a bogger with my first visa. So I had to come back home, regroup, and then keep moving. Okay,
yabaji home kakra ba beka risk our take as in rebranding, changing label names, changing your style and all. Sweet mistake, practical na.
Say SMP, say Jenny need a
Now, why Batman to Samini? That's another risk you took. Yeah. Rebranding is not just something you just set up and do.
Yeah. Say na me see suna na me hu say e was say me brand no etimi eche na say becha e was say stand out na ya me nko na say o brand title no so obebo odina de bia ya bisa na wa chechire mu a en kwechire you know, I thought say Batman, apart from say a nickname I did no different brands were broche. Or more movie, no, or more cartoon, or more toys, no more different things. It me who say anytime I'm free Ghana for movie, so be catch will be say will be the Batman. Nani pakone was also church say or a Ghana news or tonum. And yeah, Batman movie no theater no. So I thought say was a Mr. perception no. Stay right after my first album na me make it a decision no. Till my second album was titled Samini.
Yeah.
Yes, so that I got that vibe into their heads.
And of course, Samini, it has paid off, right?
Yes, it has.
Ashanti International, Samini Music, High Grade Family, now Africa One Media.
Yeah.
Am I confused, Kakra?
Africa One Media is the management company that deals with Samini, the artist.
Okay.
So Samini, the artist, owns Samini Music and High Grade Family.
Okay.
So Africa One Media manages everything that Samini deals with. Okay. So apart from Samini the artist, if Samini the artist has a younger artist that he wants to work on, it's Africa One Media's responsibility to make sure that works and goes right, so that the brand is represented right. So this is just a bigger team that I'm working with. So the only difference here is that I have a team now as compared to me, myself, and just a few of my boys that were doing this.
Okay, moving forward, this is HammerTime Pure 95.7. Let's enjoy this.
Asangmano, Vidanala. Jenu jim papana kogonu duni uno drone agabla samane mantina pi atiu hin ita yen ne beneme bantiu he samane kari di odeme kari poturubo ina tudie yet garan ne jana bahi puri ita yen baja ina na mandie yi samane ita re poturubo ya atara nombo
Samini.
Yes, I.
You did teacher, and one year, dear chat. Now, and then HammerTime Pure FM, the PCMA award.
Wow.
And the NTA Johnson award, no. One, where my rescue from Batman to Samini. Still relevant. You are even going up. Number 2, even discipline. On your DBA, a better to image. What when you better sponsorship from Spaceful Ariba. Now you do a lot. Number 3, shutter. Tete wa timi compose self my shutter very tough. Somehow who saw a big into a step original you can example also shoulder and what anymore. And the shutter is there up. Number 4, what about the team Krebi, Kofi Kinata, Kaki, Stonebwoy, Moji Zimina Wabuam. Number 5, you save VGMA from that massive embarrassment. Shatawali and Stonebwoy. Number 6, your latest album Untamed, purely reggae, beautiful songs. Now before the award number man, you babo sa anyway. Anyway na, you be peja idea the man na man. Na yatu edin the way. Inti the tiano no. This is Pure 95.7.
This is Pure FM 95.7.
The market, baby, come with me. I see when you're baby, come and see where you go.
Yeah, the most influential reggae dancehall artist in Ghana.
That's it.
Enti dear Tiano no. Pacho, most influential dancehall reggae artist in Ghana. Samini, Yediamao. Bless. And Pacho, when you go from to the chair,
yes, Yeah, man. And what's his name? Nah.
You know, my honor design.
Yo, big up yourself, Enoch. Yes, big up yourself, Enoch. This pencil work is amazing. Yeah. I love to sketch myself, so I appreciate people when they get the sketches right. This is a drawing. This is not a photocopy or a printout. Respect. Yeah. One love.
Pacho.
Yeah.
Yes, most influential dancehall reggae artist in Ghana.
Yeah, man.
Obiania Simbiaka.
I mean that, man.
Yeah, man. Way. And also, it's for and also a dancehall reggae music. Samini. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you will know you discuss a practical or bra. Yes.
Pure FM 95.7.
Yeah.
Pure FM 95.7.
Yeah. Big up. Yeah, in the background, it's Untamed.
Suri torment in the raincoat. Uri bombing in the canopy. Intinya dia ove jamobi. You're the pan of me, you're in my pan of me, Christian, you're the pan of me, yes, son. Son, I was something, son. Say, as you come on. Me start to be so when you're baking, crying. But you want no wasting time. No. Me power attitude. Ubaba food 90, no substitute. Wawa come mama tinemu. Opiamba mo show me day. No. Me slow and swash inside. Matupunu mo do you when in a pieja. Now when you chick, when you shoddy, when you slay queen. When you serious baby, when you plating. No. In Suri torment in the raincoat. Uri bombing in the canopy. Intinya dia ove jamobi. Nani ada pana mi yeah. No ima pana mi yeah. Christian you da pana mi yeah. Na mi yeah. Boy.
Pure FM 95.7.
Samini every day. Man will forever reign. Jumpers to change face. I reign. Dada bakupe. Many na dada bakupe. I reign. Oh, in India. Africa raga in India. I reign. Dada bakupe. Many na dada bakupe.
Join us same time next week for another exciting edition of HammerTime. Brought to you by Gandu Cosmetics. Rule your beauty. BO16 cleanse, hand sanitizer, baby boy, baby girl, Princess Cocoa Butter, or different flavors. And transformations for now. Tina, I sent a crab on me patcho, conical room, treat you, trim me now, tune and neat. This is HammerTime. Samini, thank you for passing through.